Hello.
Hello. Can I see on the big screen the tier list?
Yeah, sorry.
Okay. Yeah. Hello.
So, you explain what this is, Holly.
So it's Valentine's Day, and I wanted to do a bit of a Valentine's special. And last year we did the Valentine's Waifu Tournament arc. But recently I've noticed that a certain tier list VOD that we put on our YouTube has over 100 views. And I thought, wow, it seems that our YouTube audience really likes us to talk about one specific franchise. So I decided for Valentine's Day to rank some sexy JPEGs from that franchise. And I talk about playing Fate Grand Order a lot. I've been playing it very avidly since sort of spring 2020. And I thought it would be nice to do a waifu husbando tier list.
Alright.
But
yeah, that's basically it.
Yeah. Now, this isn't every character in the game, because that's a lot of characters that even I don't know, which would make it harder for Jim. Because what I'm doing is I'm ranking husbandos, and Jim's gonna rank the waifus.
Yeah.
So I ranked Pretty Boy.
It's all the ones you have.
It's only the so it's only the servants I have as of today.
Yeah.
So,
Alright.
So yeah,
yeah.
I guess I should explain what the tiers are. So the top one is personal harem. This is my absolute favorite. Boys go here. This is just boys that I think are hot and I would bang. This is guys that I would think about putting there.
Should you sit here?
Yeah. This is guys that I either don't care enough about either way, or would just he's a bro. He could be my friend. This is am I feeling brave? This will become self-explanatory, and this is just no. I don't need to say anything more about fucking just no. I know Jim has got all of the same tiers.
Yeah, I might change them though.
But Jim might change them, yeah. Jim has had to do a lot of homework today. I just played the gacha game. Although it was recently the Valentine's event. So I have had Valentine's Day gifts from all of these boys, and that will absolutely factor in some places. God damn it. Some of these probably won't surprise people who know me IRL.
I figured I could have looked at all of the Valentine's things for this as well, like the Valentine's gifts from all of your servants, but
might have
extra.
taken you a while to get through those, yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna do that. So I guess Holly, get going then.
Okay, the first one, so this is Arash. Arash, yes. Arash is... So he's the one where I've explained where his noble phantasm will essentially kill him.
Oh.
But you can get around the Stella by putting a gut C on him.
Okay.
There's a little gameplay tip there. The Arash, God, he's a little 1-star that is a 5-star in all of our hearts. We all love him. It's a bit of a thing with FJ, especially after Camelon. Who doesn't love the Arash? But that's the thing. He's such a bro. I just want to be friends with him. I don't know. I might move him up. I don't know. He's just such a lovely guy, and I'm like, I wouldn't want to ruin that.
Right. Okay. So you're friend zoning.
Same for Billy the Kid, because he's a kid, I think, but he acts older.
Okay, so the real Billy the Kid
Yeah, he was
like 17, 18.
Yeah, Billy the Kid is a cool little cowboy bro.
Well, yeah.
But he looks a bit too young, so I'm a bit like, even if you're legal, don't want to risk it.
Right.
This is Chiron. This is the centaur.
Are you feeling brave?
Am I feeling brave? I'm a furry. Centaurs are like right up there in the tier list of sexy mythical creatures. Also, he's scholarly. You know, he's an intelligent centaur, so he'd probably be very nice teaching me a very special lesson. if you get what I mean.
Holly is just you have taken this from like, you know, 1 to down bad really quick.
Oh, it's gonna get worse if you see what's fucking 2 away. That's David. I don't use him. I don't know enough about him. He's in the Bible. He goes on about
From David and Goliath.
David, yeah, this is David from David and Goliath.
Okay.
He goes on a lot about Abishag, which is a woman that he was with in life. And that also puts me off being like a little too obsessed with like partner.
Keeps going on about his ex.
Yeah, exactly. Boom.
Yeah, I mean
that one. Do I need to explain this one?
I don't think anyone's surprised, really. You know,
Don't
if anyone
think
knows anything
is
about you,
surprised. I don't know. I talk about Astolfo more. I hate how fucking down bad I am for Gilgamesh. Okay.
you're in his personal harem.
I'm in his personal harem.
Yeah.
Harem is just me and Saber, and I don't know any other woman he hits on.
I guess so.
You only ever see him hit on Saber.
Now, what about Gilgamesh? But he's a kid.
This is Gilgamesh, but child, and this is. I feel like for now, because he's too much like a kid. Like.
Well, yeah, he is a kid.
He's a kid, but he's one of the. He's a kid servant who acts like a kid servant, and it's kind of like he's adorable. He's the first servant I fully grailed to level 100. Just because I wanted to be able to say I've got a level 100 Archer Gilgamesh, but he's the child. I also have a level 100 Archer Gilgamesh, adult Gilgamesh, and I have him in the 3rd Ascension because he's got his shirt off. Yeah, so he's going on just known for now. I could potentially bump him up to Friend Zone, but he's there just because child. This is Paris. He's also going there. This is Paris from the Trojan War.
Oh.
He's got Apollo as a little sheep on his head. He's another one who, for some reason, as a kid, And I'm a little bit put off by the sheep. I'm a little bit put off by the talking sheep. I'm like, I don't trust the sheep.
Bit weird.
Robin Hood, he loses points for not being a fox, but his summer wardrobe puts him there.
Right.
He's got that sort of scruffy boy look going on. He loves nature.
He's just drinking because of all that thirst she has.
Yeah. So he's one that I probably would, especially after like summer 3 is fast, and I do have him in the open shirt, swimming trunks outfit. This is Tuaratota, Rice Man.
Rice Man.
He throws rice bags at you. In the Camelot part of the story, he makes it rain rice. I don't use you enough to have an opinion on you.
Seems kind of weird.
Yeah. This is William Tell, the dad.
Just
who looks like a Metal Gear character.
One sec. I'm just gonna slightly turn down. Okay.
Yes. He
looks like a big ogre, dude.
It's William Tell. He's got a sort of cigarette in.
Okay.
And his glasses on. It's a bit of an odd. That's just like Final Ascension image. But yeah, he kind of looks like a Metal Gear character, and he's a dad. Talks about his son a lot.
Okay.
And it's like, I'm not really into the whole daddy thing that much.
Right.
Unironically. He also treats you a lot like you're his kid.
Right.
If you get what I mean. I think your character... It's weird, because in FGO they sort of say, oh, your character's too young to drink alcohol. But female characters will hit on you, so it's weird.
Hi,
Hello, Larry. We are ranking sexy JPEGs that are on my phone.
Yes. Welcome.
Yes. Yeah, this is Hot Wheels. His name's Ashvathaman. He's from the Mahabharata, so he's an Indian servant. But we call him Hot Wheels because his noble phantasm is that he throws a fiery wheel at you.
Okay.
We call him Hot Wheels. And this is one where, I don't find him that hot.
But he's really hot.
But he's really hot because he's really he's angry all the time.
I like to throw a big wheel of fire.
Yes, that's what he does.
Okay.
Ring of fire. But after his Valentine's event, he just hangs out with you all night, and I'd think about it, that's lovely, dude.
Oh.
He's very angry, but he's a nice boy at heart.
Thing is, afterwards you'll be in a lot of pain.
And that's
due to the ring of fire.
I was just literal ring of fire, there.
Okay.
Faker can go under my king, but yeah, this is man improved Shiro.
Improved Shiro.
Shiro. He got them shoulders.
Well, generally growing up does improve a man.
Yeah, exactly. It's just look, this is, for those who don't know, this is the main character of Fate Stay Night, but an older version of him who's also in Fate Stay Night. It's difficult to explain unless you read or watch it.
Yeah, it's pretty weird.
Yeah, but he's the improved version. He's a big buff man, and he's also really good at cooking. So I think he'd be very fun and could hold you very tight, make you a cup of tea afterwards. I think he'd be very nice. This is Charles Henri Sanson. He's one of the ones who I think was drawn by the Danganronpa artist because he looks like a fucking Danganronpa character.
Huh. Okay.
He's edgy and French. And
okay.
I don't know, he has the kind of haircut that I like, so I'm there maybe I'd think about it. If I could go for edgy boys sometimes.
Okay. I see the next one as a Hassan.
It's
right?
Hassan, yeah, no Hassan.
Which Hassan is that?
That's Cursed Arm Hassan.
You don't want him to use that big arm?
No. I have the 3 budget Hassans. I don't have Gramps.
Right.
Yeah,
who's this guy
this
then?
is Fuma Kotaro. He's a cute ninja boy.
Okay.
People joke that he's a hentai protagonist because he has his hair in his eyes.
Oh. Okay.
He's kind of cute, so maybe I'd think about it. This is Dr.
Are you like
I'm
ordering these as well?
I'm
or-
probably gonna put them into like a proper order, like at the end.
I mean, like, so you know.
Yeah,
like,
I get how
up and down
that,
in
like
the-
this is the sort of high end of that tier, and this is the low end of that tier.
Yeah.
So I will like reorganize a bunch of these later. I think when I have like a.
What the?
Who's ringing my doorbell?
I don't know. One second.
Give me a moment. So if anyone wants to play along at home, we do have links in our Discord to our tier maker channel.
Apparently, we have a package.
Yeah. Oh.
Weird. Yeah, I'll just get that, and I'll be back.
Get that. That'll continue. Yeah, give us a moment. That's very unexpected. Sorry, it's probably some craft supplies I've ordered. Do. That's my those are my packing peanuts. That'd be great. Recently finished making some stuff on my Etsy shop, and I need to package it up and get it ready to ship out. Take a moment to, I don't know, piss around. The one thing that you might notice in this stream is that I have more male than female servants. I was very surprised to find that there apparently are more female characters in the game.
Hey.
I thought it was going to be more even, but like I only sort of explicitly roll for boys, so that's probably why.
Boys.
Phantom of the Opera. Now this is a funny one.
He goes.
Yes. He's known as being the worst unit in the game.
Okay.
Which is why I was originally going to try and grail him to level 100, just so I could be that
For
weird.
lols?
Yeah, just for the lols. But then I ended up with a situation where I actually have, like, loads of good servants who deserve grails, so it's like, oh, okay, I'm sorry. Maybe if I, like, run out of 5 stars to grail. But he's a character that, like... So he was, like, the first assassin I got that I remembered getting. Because I got one before, but I hadn't noticed I'd got them. So he carried me through Orleans, which is like a very early part of the game where you need an assassin. The classic hero of France is Sasaki, but I got him first. So he's a servant that I ended up like powering up before any of the others. Like he's the first one I like fully ascended and stuff. He'd go in friend zone. He's kind of weird because he's obsessed with the woman Christine, who he's obsessed with in Phantom of the Opera, and it's like, okay,
well, yeah.
your weird obsession with your ex-girlfriend is putting me off. You two can go next to each other. Sasaki is kind of like an I'd think about it after using him in the games. Because some of his artwork in the game, he's got this sort of nice looking over-the-shoulder kimono, and it's like, samurai man.
Samurai man.
It's like nice.
That sounds like a really weird superhero.
Yeah, I don't have his own, so Sasaki can be my like cute hot samurai man. This is one that I know is a bit of a husbando for people. This is Yang Queen, or Assassin of Shinjuku. He's like permanently shirtless and has loads of tattoos and stuff, and he's one of those 4 stars that I don't use much. So...
Not into the tats.
Yeah, it's one of those where it's like, I'd probably maybe put you on the low end if I think about it.
Right.
It's one of those where like, I don't even like know enough to be like, would I friend this guy? I don't know. This is the Minotaur.
Right.
There's Asterius. Asterius is a big... He's the Minotaur, but he's also a big, cuddly guy.
So far we have the Centaur and the Minotaur in the
Am I feeling brave? Yes. I feel like I don't need to explain this category. It's pretty obvious at this point. Caligula's like a just no.
What's up with him?
Darius. They're all non-speaking berserkers.
Oh. So they're all psychotic.
Yeah, there's a lot that go. Oh god, like so many of Spartacus do. Yeah, the non-talking berserkers that just make noise most of the time, or Spartacus just shouts oppression.
You don't want like really?
He wants to fight oppression, and he's very obsessed. He's like, everything is oppression. It's like, calm down.
That's hilarious.
He's in Fate Apocrypha. I'm just like, I'm sorry, but like, you're all big, beefy, buff dudes, but like, none of you are, and I'm a little afraid of you. You just make noises at me.
You don't want them to like sexy grunt or something.
No. So yeah, that is Caligula, Darius, Eric Bloodaxe, Heracles, Berserker Lancelot, Lubu, and Spartacus. Damn, I'd think about Vlad. Vlad's got that sexy vampire thing going on.
Right.
He is a berserker, but he's like a sane berserker.
Okay.
Sort of long-haired, fancy man. Maybe would get impaled. This is another.
Wait, what?
He's Vlad the Impaler.
Should this go into Am I Feeling Brave?
I don't know. I think he's too rationally minded.
Okay.
This is a no. This is
That looks like
Zhang Yu. He's like the lore is a bit weird because he's from a sort of alternate history version of China, where his mind and body were put into like this ideal mechanized body. So he's like a big 6-armed mechanized centaur.
Oh.
Yeah, I really like having him as a unit. He's really good at getting rid of like mobs.
Absolute unit.
He is an absolute unit. He's like the largest like sprite of servants I have as well. Like he's real big.
Okay.
And I just love using him to like hit little waves of enemies. This is Avise Brown. Probably friend zone. He's a cool guy. He likes to build golems, but I don't even know what his face looks like because he never takes the mask off. He's in Fate Apocrypha. This is Charles Babbage, which is a fucking no, because he's a steam robot man. It's just like I don't even want to attempt that.
That sounds like you just that sounds bad.
He doesn't even look like a robot. He just looks like, I don't know, what if a kettle came to life?
Yeah, I don't want to. Yeah, I really don't want to bang a kettle.
I'm not aroused by the kettle.
Yeah.
This is Sheng Gong, this is the Gong meme man. Because what his noble phantasm does is it sacrifices one of the other servants on the team and then fires at the enemy. Okay. Which is a bit of a meme, which is just like other servants are just fuel for the Gong. He's also like a budget support unit. I've not used.
Oh yeah,
much.
he did real good supporting that other servant.
Yeah,
by shooting them at the opponent.
I feel like the tactic for him is that you have like a servant that you don't mind getting rid of. Or I think, yeah, I don't. He's one of the recent 1-stars. I've used all of my servants, by the way. In the recent Amazon's Tower event, I made sure to use every last one of all my servants. Which is why I love that event so much. So I've got to see him do the meme thing. I'd probably put him in the friend zone because he's like a kind of a bro, I guess. Maybe
yeah, he's a bro.
Maybe
lower
than a Visa bro.
He's like, I'm gonna bang my gong now. Let me show you my dog.
Chang Dong. If anybody was going to brag about having a magnum dog, it would probably be that guy. Hello, Glacies! I am ranking sex. I'm ranking JPEGs. We got dongs up in here. Yeah, we got dongs up in here. This is me ranking dudes that I have in a gacha mobile game. This is a coup. This is Caster Coup. So Caster Coup gets to be in the I think about it because he's a coup. He's not as his outfit doesn't show off the nice parts of Ku, though, and he's a bit of a older man Ku.
Okay.
So I'm a bit like, is he just a bit of a sort of weird old man now? This is your Valentine's Day. Well, Jim's got to rank some waifu JPEGs next.
Yeah. Yeah, I do. So that's going to be interesting.
Geronimo can go with the friend zone.
Geronimo goes to the friend zone, okay.
Yeah. He's another one that I have, but I don't really use much. Time and location.
Why?
That's a location. Controls reversed is not a location.
What are you, Glacier? What the fuck?
I don't know what you mean by that.
Oh my god.
Okay, so now I did mention earlier I hate how fucking down bad I am for fucking Gilgamesh. Well, this is the reason. I'm like, which way around do I put you? I watched the Babylonia anime before I played Babylonia, and it sort of didn't occur to me like, oh, the guy who just like pulls a little girl's heart out in Unlimited Blade Works is sexy. I'm like, yes, oh god. Sorry. Insert Rivers of Babylon. Not MP3 here.
Blonde hair, red eyes.
Blonde hair, red eyes. Yeah, pillow abs. God, he's one of those guys. I don't like arrogant people, but he's so sexy in the way that he does it, and some of the things that he says to Artori or Spain Knights, just like, just say that to me. I'm sorry. I'm pillow abs. If the way the art style of the anime makes muscle look so nicely defined.
I don't know what
pillowy is the only way I feel I can describe those abs.
I've told her many times that abs
I know,
not
wouldn't be
soft.
pillowy. I'd be trying to touch it, and then I'd just like probably break my hand and
sausage abs.
I thirst. I hate how thirsty I am. I became the generic Fate fangirl who loves Gilgamesh. And Gilles de Ray's a fucking no.
Oh, he's a really scary, weird.
No, the absolute no for Gilles de Ray.
Yeah, I don't know if you need to even explain that.
I don't think I need to explain that.
Well, for some people, but he summons Lovecraftian
monsters. Lovecraftian monsters. Whenever I see literature of this guy, it's very obvious what the theme is. I'm like, no. But yeah, he's a serial killer who likes to murder children.
Yeah, he's pretty fun.
He's a big no. Lovecraftian monsters. We love tentacle daddies. Tentacle daddies who like feed children to the tentacle monsters.
No.
No. Yeah.
Let's just move on.
Yeah. This is Hans Christian Andersen. Now he's interesting because he's a kid servant. But the idea is, so he's the guy that wrote like Little Mermaid and other fairy tales. And so the idea is that he's literally an adult man, very cynical adult man,
right?
Summoned in the body of a child because people associate him with having written children's stories.
Oh, weird.
So he acts like an adult. He's got the same Japanese voice actor as Dio from JoJo.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah. And he kind of just roasts everybody. Like, he has like funny, sarky things to say about like other people's servants. Huh. So I would put him in the friend zone because he's such a bro. And he's fun. He's also a good little budget caster support, which I haven't used as much, but I would like to. This is Mephistopheles. I'm not down for the Clussy.
What's wrong with the Clussy?
I'm not down with the clown. And I don't do Clussy.
Yeah, clown boy. Okay.
Paracelsus is another in the I don't know enough about you.
Right.
Bros. If you get what I mean, it's kind of how I'm trying to organize the bros. The friend zone bros. Like this onwards is your ex. You talk about ex, it weirds me out. And this is Shakespeare.
Oh.
Now here's the thing with Shakespeare is I've had to study Shakespeare and I don't like Shakespeare's plays. I like Shakespeare's sonnets. But in Fate, I think Fate Shakespeare would also be like a cool bro to hang out with.
I'm just
Him and Hans are always like having like writing parties together.
Imagine you're like hanging out with him and it's like, oh yeah, we're good friends. And at some point he asks you like, oh, what of my work do you like? You know, I just like
I liked the Tempest. I like the sonnets you write about how that woman isn't as beautiful as other women, but you think she's really hot and whatever. He'd probably the thing is he'd probably be able to explain why all his plays are good. It's like new appreciation then. But yeah, Shakespeare he's in Fate Apocrypha, and he's one of like the funnier parts of Apocrypha.
And now a Digimon.
This is Mozart, but he's got a mask on.
He looks like several Digimon. Or a Yu-Gi-Oh monster.
Mozart evolved.
A Digimon.
No, so Mozart, I'm going to put him just like there, because he's got a bit of a thing on about Marie Antoinette.
Right.
But he's also like, I don't use him enough to know much about him. He's kind of interesting when he pops up in the story. He's kind of a fun guy. He's known for having a 20-star bomb on one of his skills, which drops sort of critical stars, so he's good as a budget support.
We're not here for the mechanics.
But I'm not here for the game mechanics. I also don't use him that much. So he's a no. Angry Mango is also a no.
Angry Mango.
He's got Angry Minu.
Yeah.
But everyone calls him the Angry Mango because it's easier to say and it's funny. And he's just a manifestation of all of the world's evils.
Yeah.
We haven't read Hollow Ataraxia yet. We're going to.
Yeah.
But he just seems very like uncomfortable. I wouldn't put him like I'd put all the weird like berserkers who don't talk below him. I'd maybe put Clussy there.
Okay.
Gilles de Rais could go there. Oh my god, what's worse? Gilles de Rais or the kettle?
Wow. You'd rather be scolded than have anything to do with Gilles de Rais.
Gilles de Rais, I'll take my chances with a kettle. Salieri, this is the guy who... So he's rumoured to have killed Mozart, but that's not really... There's not the most evidence for that. But in Fate, he's summoned as an Avenger based on the idea that he did kill Mozart.
Right.
And it's a bit of a thing that's addressed, where it's like he's sort of summoned, but he's wearing the guise of an anti-hero, and he's full of hate and stuff. He's a very brooding guy. I'll put him... I do use him more than, like, the other guys. But he's a bit, like, broody. And, like, very angry a lot.
You don't like angry boys?
No, he's angry, but, like, not in a fun angry. He's in a bit of a... I'll put him
That actually kind of sounds almost like top of just now. But...
I'll put him there for now, above the gong, because I actually use Salieri quite a bit. He's a 3-star Avenger, so he's useful. He's like the only budget Avenger. So this is the guy that I usually kick about rulers with. Speaking of rulers, Sherlock Holmes is... Ooh. I don't know. I'd probably also put him as Pro. I don't think he's pretty enough that I would want to sleep with him.
He looks very well spoken.
Yeah, he looks very well spoken. He reminds me a bit of like Benedict Cumberbatch.
Oh god.
And I'm like, no, I don't.
Well, I mean, Benedict did
play him. So yeah, it's like maybe more of a Brian than a Visa Braun, probably. Visa Braun is more obsessed with golems. Holmes is actually like sometimes kind of fun. He's very smart.
Well,
and kind of interesting too. He's interesting when he pops up in the game. He's one of those where he's like an NPC character who's very much a part of the story in the later halves.
I want to know where you're going to rate.
Where am I going to put base blue boy with the best butt? It's Q. Of course I know where I'm putting Q. I love Q. He's one of the more fun parts of Stay Night.
Yeah, he was really fun.
He has the best ass in the whole franchise.
He does the most, like, I'm pretty much on board with everything he does in the novels.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, fair enough. I understandable. Have a nice day.
Yeah. Hard not to love Koo. He's awesome and fun. This is Protocoo, this is like the design for Koo originally.
Oh.
But they brought him back because they made Fate Prototype. And they put some of the servants from that into
That's kind of meta.
this. Yeah, it's kind of weird. Like, there's Prototype Arthur, who was just like male King Arthur, and it's like, nobody wanted male King Arthur in the waifu King Arthur franchise. But they really do market like male Arthur as a husbando. I don't have him, and I don't particularly want him because I have a proper saber. But yeah, he gets to go and I think about it because he looks a bit like Koo but younger. Not like a child Koo. That's Satanta, who's arcade only. But he's.
You mean like he's a young adult?
He almost looks like late teen, very young adult Koo.
Yeah.
I don't think he quite has the same personality as the Koo we know and love. This is Diarmuid. So this version of Diarmuid gets to go in I think about it. This is the Lancer version that is in
Zero.
In Zero, yeah.
Yeah.
So he's again pretty boy in a tight fitting outfit. My biggest sort of put down for Diarmuid is why I think about it is because I think he's a little bit of a tier 3 sub. Not for anybody. He's very much like, oh, I will bang your wife, but I won't want to. Like, he's literally cursed that he will bang your wife, but doesn't want to bang your wife.
Yeah. Women just sort of fall in love with him.
This is Enkidu gets to go there.
I actually.
So this is one that.
Wait, hold on. I was gonna say the one before.
Diarmuid.
Yeah, Diarmuid would actually be a personal harem S tier because as soon as you see him, you'd fall in love with him. So. I'm just saying.
Yeah. Well, I do have to say for Diarmuid. It's like this one Enkidu. So this is one that is technically genderless.
Or either.
Yeah, historically.
Bit weird.
So historically, Enkidu is from the Epic of Gilgamesh is. So he's a god. He's a being created by the gods from clay, and the reason I keep saying he, although I know it's supposed to be they for this one, is because like historically, he's depicted as being a big buff beardy dude with goat horns and sometimes goat legs. And in Fate, but when he was created, before going to chain Gilgamesh, he learned humanity through sleeping with the divine prostitute Shamhat for a week.
Okay.
Just a whole week of doing it and drinking and.
That sounds like the average Mesopotamian.
Average Mesopotamian male. But in like Fate, they kind of went with the idea that he doesn't have like a true form. So he took like the face and appearance of the divine prostitute, Shamhat. That's why they look like this. So like their body is sort of male.
Wait.
Because you can tell they don't have curves and they don't have breasts. Like a male body but with a feminine looking face.
And you put him into the
get in my bed. Because one, cute fanboy. But two, I know you can go for a whole week.
You sure you'd really want that?
I'm like, I will try. There's also like a couple of craft essences where I'm like, ooh, I like you. Yeah. So they can be whatever you want them to be. That's why they're also in the female category. This is Hector. He's another bro that I don't really use as Hector from the Trojan War. He seems like a cool guy though. Like the times he's popped up. He's been in the sort of most recent story chapter.
Is actually worse than the edgy boy?
Yeah, I'm like, maybe Hector a little bit more than Salieri. Salieri's a bit unstable, to be honest. Like, this is who's only Inshin. I think that's how you say his name. He's another one I don't really use, but he also gets like a lower ranking because I really didn't like Shimosa. Like, I didn't like that part of the story.
Okay.
That story chapter. I feel like Shimosa. I was very excited for it at first because it's all fighting samurai, and they're known as heroic spirit sword masters. And we have to fight 7 of them, and they're sort of evil versions of other servants. but I found that part of the story dragged a bit, like annoyingly. So I'm like, you lose points for just being part of that. This is Leonidas, who also is...
He's a Spartan.
He's a Spartan, yeah. He's one that, like, I don't use much.
Does he Spartan kick?
He does. Like, yeah, he's a big, strong Lancer boy. Although, maybe he is in Babylonia, and we do get to see King Leonidas. He just wears, like, a loincloth and a helmet.
Okay.
But at the same time, he's, like, way too obsessed with training. So I don't think he has any interest in doing anything that isn't training and being a Spartan. I also don't use him.
He probably trains intimately with his bro.
Yeah, I think he likes getting sweaty with, like, groups of other men all the time. But yeah, he's cool. This is trying to remember his name. Benkei. He also he's in Babylonia. So I guess I'll put him, because there's another one I don't really use. And he's friends with Ushi Wakamaru, who is a much more interesting character, I think. Who's in yours, because Ushi Wakamaru is a female in Fate. One of those where, like, but there are so many historical figures and mythological figures where I have to remind myself that, Fate gender swapped them. Rome. Rome. This is a freaking, what's his name? Is Romulus. That's it. He's known for just shouting Rome all the time.
He likes Rome, I guess.
He really likes Rome. He's a lancer, but he acts kind of like a berserker. So I'm gonna put him with the other. Weirdly, yeah, I think he's too obsessed with Rome. And he's just one I don't use.
Too into Rome.
Yeah, exactly. He's not even like...
He's like one of those guys who's too obsessed with Rome.
Yeah. It's like Leonidas is like, okay, he's obsessed with, like, military training and everything, but he's still, like, in Babylonia, like, there's a part where he takes time out to help train you. And it's like, damn! That's kind of fun. But yeah, I don't like... I don't really like the Roman servants, it seems, as well. Friend Ricardo, Mandricardo is, like... He's either really high there or really low there, because he's part of, like, his whole personality is he's a very sad, mopey boy, and he's in the same story that Astolfo is from.
Right.
But he really wants to be your friend, and he's very happy to be your friend, and it's like, oh, I like you a lot, Mandricardo. You're all my mopey boy. Best friend mopey boy. I would absolutely cherish the replica Durandal that you got me for Valentine's Day.
The replica
Durandal, it's a sword.
Okay.
It's the sword of Hector, but...
Take the sword.
Yeah. Basically...
That's romantic, right?
Yeah, he gives you a replica sword, and I really like it. But, like, he's just... I love him as a character a lot as well. So I'd be like... He's such a good bro, but I'd maybe consider it. You know, he's a bit... on the right level of edgy mopey boy that appeals to my little emo heart.
Right.
Achilles, I don't know where I would put Achilles until he gifted me a talking pony.
Well,
like, I'd think about it for you for gifting me a talking pony. He's kind of a bit like generic pretty anime boy. But
yeah,
it's like, I know,
he
gave me a talking pony. That immediately, like, boosted my opinion of him as a character.
Way to a woman's heart
is give her My Little Pony. This is Kid Iskandar, or Alexander as he's known. He gets to sit right next to Kid Gil in Paris because he's too much like a kid.
Well, he is a kid.
He's a kid.
Yeah.
He's one of those where, like, so in this, there are some servants who are classed as child servants, but they don't act at all like children, which is strange. Like I said, Hans Christian Andersen.
Right, yeah.
Very much doesn't act like a kid. But these guys, they really do. Like, Kid Gil and Kid Iskandar really do feel like the children versions of their older selves. it's kind of funny because like Kid Gil absolutely hates himself as an adult. And I think Kid Iskandar is very much like, I'm going to grow up to be the king of conquerors. And he's kind of like a happy kid. But he's too much like a child. Astolfo, absolutely. I got into the franchise because of him. Okay, I love my cute little fair boy. He's too cute.
Should you just take the other Astolfo?
I will put my bunny bussy right up there too. And oh god, his ordering my boys is hard because I love them all so much. This is like what is Holly's taste in men? The two polar opposites. It's like
pretty extreme differences.
I love him so much, but Bunny Astolfo is cute because he's a little bunny, and he's got like bunny ears and the bunny stockings and a cute little mermaid dress looking thing. Whereas normal Astolfo, he's got a little skirt and the stockings and the tall boots and all the hair ribbons. And I love Astolfo a lot. He's such a happy character and he's adorable. I do have him on a body pillow.
Okay, hon.
I will calm down. This is the most thirsty part of the tier list, for me at least. This is Bartholomew Roberts, who gets and I'd think about it because he's a pretty pirate man. He's one of the few male servants that will actually hit on, like, you, kind of. He really has a thing for guys or girls with hair in their face. Like, his gift on Valentine's is he gives you a wig.
Really weirdly specific.
He gives you a wig that gives you, like, an emo fringe. And I'm like, I sometimes grow my hair in my eyes. And I don't know, there's something about him being like a handsome pirate that is attractive because pirate. Christopher Columbus is. I'd say I'm gonna give him a no because of that face.
He does seem quite.
He does.
Extreme.
Like, he goes from having a sort of very normal looking face to having a really like jarringly evil smile.
He's like.
I mean, I know people say fuck Columbus, but I wouldn't. Probably Clussy over Columbus. But not as bad as like the berserkers who just like make noises.
Yeah.
And
is that Jesus?
Which one? This? No, that's Blackbeard. Blackbeard's an absolute pro.
Okay.
He's a cool pirate. What's funny with Blackbeard? So you know historically he's known for putting fuses in his beard, so he lights his beard on fire and it unsettles his enemies. So the idea is that, well, like in a setting like Fate, doing that doesn't unsettle people, but being the creepy degenerate weeb does. So he like really.
So what,
he's like a degenerate. He's like a degenerate lewd weeb with a bit of a like lolly thing, but the idea is that it's all like a front. Like he's trying to unsettle people, especially his like female compatriots. The writers seem to not always know that it's supposed to be a front, which I think makes it better when they remember that it is. But he's into weeb shit. I'm into weeb shit. He likes good literature.
Oh really?
I like good literature.
I had to look
so
at
it's like
literature earlier.
He's a cool pirate bro. He gets a summer costume I think this year that looks very cool as well. I love his summer outfits. He just looks like a dad on vacation.
Right.
Yeah, this is Giorgio's. This is St. George. We have a whole day celebrating you. You're like what, a 2-star? You're not weird about your. Well, he likes dragons and he likes photography, so I'd probably like bump him. Maybe that. I think he's kind of boring, but I don't know. He's not as weird as Salieri, and I've used him a bit. He's supposed to be a decent rider. Okay. But yeah, Britain man. Britain man. He wears a big like English cross.
It's literally Captain Britain.
This is Sakamoto Ryoma. Now I've put another version of this character on yours because he's
Yeah,
connected to
For you.
he's connected to Oryu, who is based on his real wife.
Yeah.
She's known for liking frogs and saying yay and being a dragon. But Sakamoto Ryoma, I think he's kind of a bit of a dull character on his own. If that makes sense. I'd maybe put him like there.
He's got some style.
I'm just trying to think where, because it's like being friends with Ryoma also makes me friends with Oryu. I'd probably maybe put you there. Oryu is cool. I find Ryoma himself a little bland, but Oryu.
I feel like you should probably be just
personality.
rating him by himself because
Yeah.
the problem was that
They're connected to something, but Ryoma on his own. Yeah, Ryoma on his own. I don't know. Maybe there.
well, I'm going to come back to that when I get to mine.
When you get to rate Oryu. The Ryoma on his own is a bit
Oh shit!
normal guy.
Stuff's not fitting at this point.
Yeah. So this is Bedivere. I like Bedi, but he's a little bit too much of a noble, honourable knight to go in to really consider boning him.
Right.
He's got a metal arm that was given to him by Merlin.
They're like nice guys.
I don't like guys who are too nice. What? Look at my fucking husbando harem, Jimmy.
Well,
Although Astolfo is very nice, but he's very nice in a very cute way. But yeah, Bedivere also has like a metal arm that was given to him by Merlin. And if anybody knows about Fate's version of Merlin, I don't know how much I trust that arm. You get what I mean?
It's got secret dildos inside.
Probably.
Magic wands.
It's fucking canon to Fate that Merlin has used magic for kinky NSFW purposes.
Yeah. Well, it's just a reminder that Fate is in fact.
Yeah. I don't have Merlin. If I did, he would absolutely be in the get in my bed tier. Because I want that kinky sex magic. Speaking of guys who can get in my bed, Lancer DR mood. He's like the Chad DR mood.
Right.
If you get what I mean, he apparently like his sort of magical mole that curses him so that women just want to bang him is sort of sealed away a bit more, but he's like definitely more confident in himself. He's way less of a tier 3 sub than this guy. He's pretty much there because he's like pretty boy in tight outfit. But yeah, he's like buffer as well, and he's got his abs out and everything. It's like, oh, damn.
Okay.
Fergus. But this is Fergus. He's
Fergus.
whose adopted stepdad. Whose adopted dad. He is horny for everybody in the game.
Oh.
For Valentine's Day, he gives you the key to a hotel so that you can bang him later.
Wow.
And it's like,
He's
he's a big buff Celt dude. He's one of the few male characters who will hit on the protagonist, I think. But I think he's too, like, weirdly, overtly horny.
Oh, is that a turn off?
That's a bit of a, like, turn off. Although maybe I'd put it there, because it's like, I guess I'd think about it. If all I could get was Fergus, then maybe. I don't think I could put him in the friend zone, because he wouldn't stay there. You get what I mean?
He'd refuse.
It is just like, no, horny. It's like, no, we've read no horny. Sort of thing. This is Caesar.
This is the tiny Caesar.
Tiny Caesar. No,
Well, he looks like he's
big. He's not a little Caesar. He's big chunky Caesar. I put him in just not. Oh, no. I'll put him in this part because he has Cleopatra.
Okay.
And he really likes Cleopatra. I don't like his character design. I think they look like they designed a chubby businessman and then put a Roman costume on him. Instead of, like, we're designing Caesar but chubby.
Yeah.
Sort of thing.
I have seen pictures and just sort of thought,
Yeah.
that's Caesar?
Yeah, I think... Yeah, it's one of those, like...
It's a strange design.
Yeah. Cleopatra's in the game, and him and Cleo are kind of like very horny for each other.
Hmm.
He also loves money a lot. So I'm like, I'd be a little concerned that he was constantly trying to scam me or something.
I'm gonna say right now, I'm not gonna take as long as this.
Yeah, you have less. And you don't play the game. This is another version of Gilles de Rais, but he's younger. This is him as a saber. I'll put him here because he's a simp for Jean. Like, big tier 3 sub for Joan of Arc. Yeah. This is him before he's become this.
Yeah.
This is the thing. So this is Gilles de Rais when he was younger, being the richest man in France, helping Joan of Arc win the 100 Years' War. This is like older Gilles de Rais who was doing creepy shit.
Yeah.
So he hasn't quite become this yet, but it's still like, yeah, very bottom of the friend zone because I'm concerned. Jason also gets to go, like, maybe a bit higher. Jason
I would have
is...
have the right aesthetic for you. Just looking at it.
He's discount Gilgamesh. I don't like it because I would rather have proper Gilgamesh. Okay? Don't call me a shrimp just because I like being called a mongrel, okay? Actual thing that is acknowledged in his Valentine CE. Like, he gives you a little model Trojan horse. Not Trojan horse, Hector gives you the Trojan horse. Jason gives you a mini bottled Argonaut. Like Argo, the ship. And you actually make tiny little Argonauts to go with it, which is adorable. The recent Atlantis chapter redeems him a lot. Like, it's the Jason redemption arc. He's a bit of a goofy character that nobody likes when he first appears in Okeanos. He has Medea. He's married to Medea Lily, and it's clearly not a good relationship. He hates adult Medea. She's like his ex-wife, and she hates him too, which is quite funny. So I'd boost him up above some other characters just because he's kind of fun, and he's had a redemption arc and everything. But he's still a bit too goofy and pathetic.
Apparently he does like get other people to fight for him.
Yeah, like his animation is like the other Argonauts in the game, like Heracles, Atalante, Medea Lily, do all the fighting for him.
Yeah,
which I think is funny. Like his noble phantasms, they all come up and beat the enemy while he just like screams. It's hilarious.
Just like, my job is done. My work here is done.
Yeah.
You didn't do anything.
Exactly. Friend zone. Rama. I love Rama. He's my main saber. You've been using him as my main saber for a lot of the game. The reason he goes in friend zone because he's pretty, but he loves his wife. Like his wife Sita, who is only in the game as an NPC, and he's sort of cursed so that him and his wife can never be together again. And I'm just like, I can't take you away from Sita. He loves her too much. He's too in love with his wife in like a really good way. So I'd probably put Ram up here because he's such a lovely boy, and I've used him throughout so much of the game. But loves the wife too much. Right. Finally, Lanling is... Oh, man. I'd probably put him there, because he's got a bit of a Diarmid thing going on. He's a very pretty boy, but he usually wears a face mask, because the idea is that his face is so pretty that people instantly fall in love with him.
Right.
Okay. And it's
kind
of like very pretty boy, but that little bit of that little, I guess what I call tier 3 sub sound feeling way. But yeah, this I'm just trying to think if there's like any better way that I would organize these guys.
I mean, you don't.
Yeah, so I'm trying to think of it. Like, is there? I'm trying to think. I have been moving them around. Yeah, the Just Know is too much like kids. Too weird and shady, and I don't like it. Berserkers that like don't make noise. Well, berserkers that just make noises and aren't rational. Machine horse, kettle. The worst person alive. These guys are like cool, bros who I would hang out with, and guys that I don't know much about, and guys who are just kind of like, no, you've got too much going on for like somebody else that's kind of weirded me out. Rama would go in that category. He's going to the top because I love him a lot. Guys that I would probably sleep with. Not sure where to organize all these guys. I think about it. Get in my bed and then like this horror. I'm like, oh, I could put them in that order because then they make a Battenberg cake. Yeah, I like to put my boys in like a little Battenberg. But this makes it look like, like maybe Saber Stolpo is like just my least favorite of my favorite boys, just because I've had him the longest. He only exists in like the game. He appears in the Christmas event. He has a whole freaking story chapter in an anime. Castigal has the nicest summer wardrobe in the game as well. The freaking blue open shirt is
so
sexy.
So
this is Holly's ranking of all of her male servants in Big Granddaughter. I'm hoping to get bring some more on White Day, but that's next month. But yeah, this is me ranking my sexy JPEGs.
Well.
Yeah. So now what's gonna happen is Jim is gonna rate all of my female JPEGs.
Yeah. So I didn't know. What are you doing?
I'm gonna say.
Oh wait, no, we'll do that after.
I'll do that after. Yeah. So Jim does not play Fate Granddaughter. Jim just lives with me, who obsessively plays Fate Granddaughter.
Yeah. So let me sit there. So Holly had me do research to kind of get an idea of who everyone is. So I have kind of more of an idea of how to actually rate these. Because otherwise, I'm just looking at a picture and I don't know if I can do it. So, I mean, Arturo in a swimsuit.
Yeah, this is Saber in a swimsuit.
Yeah, I mean, well.
No, yeah, I really do have less female servants than male servants.
Okay, first off, right.
So you want to change some of them.
Friend zone goes below Am I Feeling Brave?
Okay.
For me. And I would change the name from Personal Harm to... Yes, yes, yes. Oh my god.
Is that a motherfucking JoJo's reference?
Yeah, it is. Otherwise, just keep it the same.
Okay. So, yeah, Jim has had to do some research and learn a lot about history and mythology today.
Yeah. So yeah, this is what mine looks like. So I feel like I just do both Artorias at the same time.
Okay, so this is Archer Artoria's her in a bikini and she has a super soaker.
So regular Artoria, Friendzone.
Okay, so you'd just be friends with Saber.
Yeah, she's a nice person. She's kind of, I don't know if she's actually like, she'd be that fun to hang out with, you know? She's not,
yeah.
She's kind of just, you know, like, I mean, she's got a lot of hang up and shit. I don't know. I don't obsess over Saber like some people seem to.
Guys that like Saber can give you like a freaking essay on why she's the greatest character ever. Yeah.
It's a bit weird. It's more or less the same character, but she's in a swimsuit.
Yeah. She's a bit more fun. She likes squirting super soakers at people.
I think she'd go into I'd think about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, I don't know what else to say.
She was my first
I think any other woman.
She was my first limited 5-star. And I sort of didn't realize I had a 5-star.
Any woman just put into swimsuit is more attractive now.
Yeah.
I mean,
okay.
Yeah. Atlanta.
Yeah, cat girl.
Yeah, she's a cat girl. Yeah. I didn't find her that interesting.
Yeah, cat girl wants to protect kids. Is in Fate Apocrypha.
Yeah, she seems nice.
Yeah.
Might actually weirdly rate her higher because Tori, because I felt she seemed a bit more likable, a little bit more interesting.
Mm.
She seemed to get really fucked over in her mythology.
Yeah, she does. That's why she's sort of looks a bit like a lion. She's a cat girl, but a lion cat girl.
Yes. So I'm gonna rate both of the Medusa sisters at the same time.
So this is Uriel.
Uriel. And that one's
Steno.
Yeah. They're both inferior to their sister.
Okay.
Just, I don't know what else to say.
Where does their sister go?
We'll get back to that later.
I have all versions of Medusa. I have all of the Gorgons.
Yes. No Nightingale.
Okay, this is Christmas Nightingale.
Yes. So, but there's also regular Nightingale. So,
Yeah.
Okay, regular Nightingale, I think, goes there.
Okay.
She's kind of attractive. She's got some different outfits and things.
She wants to disinfect you, Jimmy.
It's a bit, it also kind of puts me off at the same time. I don't know. But just you see that picture, just that particular outfit. For the not like the regular Christmas outfit.
Just for some reason her fourth ascension for the Santa Nightingale has this outfit that like she never wears. Like welfares don't change outfit throughout their ascensions.
She's in the fishnet stockings.
Yeah.
And it's just like, that goes, I think, the top of I think about it.
Yeah. I saw you looking at the trick or treatment craft essence too.
Yeah, I'm not actually into that.
Oh, okay.
Outfit. I find it a bit. Is it weird to say a bit?
Yeah, I get what you mean. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is Tomoe Gozen. You might remember her from Sekiro.
Yeah, I remember looking at that and thinking, that's weird. Tomoe in Sekiro, like, she's the one that discovered, like, lightning techniques.
Okay.
Yeah, the whole thing. I'm trying to remember what I, like, when I was looking up Tomoe. I didn't, like, find much. Stuff associated with Tomoe, really. I don't know. I think she might just go to, like, Okay.
Charlotte Corday.
So, okay, I think she goes into my feeling great.
Oh yeah, she might stab you.
That's the worry. Yeah. She's kind of like, I don't know. She's like a maid, and she's like, this is how she's dressed. Anyway.
Yeah, she's an actual assassin from the French Revolution.
Yeah.
I think she stabbed a guy when he was in the bathtub or something.
Yeah.
Like the whole thing was she was very unsuspecting until she actually killed the guy.
Yeah. She's kind of like an attractive outfit and a bit of a femme fatale thing going on, but also kind of scary. I'm worried of just being just stabbed,
Yeah.
When I'm not expecting it. Gray.
Yeah.
Gray's funny. She's like she hangs out in a graveyard. And
she's from the case files of Lord Elmaloy II.
And she looks
so
like
she's sort of
Katoria.
She looks like Saber on purpose.
But she doesn't.
That's kind of the idea.
She's not really like Katoria.
No, she's very shy, very quiet. I haven't read the case files of Lord Elmaloy. I watched some of the anime but couldn't get through it. But people tell me I should like stick with it.
Probably friends as well.
Yeah.
Kind of cute.
This is Hassan of the Serenity. Now her whole body is poison.
Yeah. Yeah.
Are you feeling brave?
She's right at the top of am I feeling brave?
Is your poison resistance high enough?
I don't think it is.
Can you pass that constitution check?
I think I will just die. So,
the reason why she loves the protagonist is because for some reason you are resistant to poison.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
I don't know what to say. She's poisonous.
Yeah. Is she
her
pretty?
whole body is.
Yeah.
Yeah, she is pretty. She is a scary poisoning woman. Yeah. The other Hassan, the
100 faces.
So, here's the thing about that.
Yeah.
Is that the other 100 faces kind of come with her.
Yeah, it's like you sign up for one face, you get 99 more.
Yeah. And for that reason, she goes to just no.
Yeah.
Because I want to hang out with one woman, not 99 random other people. Yeah, she's otherwise kind of attractive. She's got the abs.
Yeah.
Which is a bit different. Yeah. She's alright. This lady who's like an assassin. I remember
Jinky.
Yeah. I remember her just being. She's kind of.
Nah, she's an assassin.
Yeah. Well, she's an assassin. Yeah.
She's
pretty much. She. Yeah. I don't know. I think she's like. I think once again I'm kind of like meh. This is why I have a friend zone here. But like this is just lack of interest.
Yeah.
This lady who slept with lots of people.
Yeah. Matahari.
Yeah.
She was a World War II spy and an escort.
Yes.
Which essentially enabled her to be a spy and get close to very powerful people.
I think she goes like to the top of how to think about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's like attractive, but yeah, I don't know. There's something about the design. I'm not actually that into it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Who's that?
That's Mochizuki Chiyome.
I don't remember this.
She's the snake girl. You said she looked like she's wearing shibari.
Oh, right.
Yeah, some of the thumbnails look a bit different to how the whole outfit is.
Yeah.
Ooh,
she's hot.
you go for the snake ninja.
She's hot.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like, I gotta be honest, it is like 99% her outfits.
Yeah, she's first was just like the fishnets, and then she got like a full body fishnet for her first outfit, and then she's got the ribbons around it for the next one.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. She's kind of.
Okay.
Especially the red like tape all around her body.
Yeah, the sort of red ribbon outfit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Next is that's Osaka Behime, the poggers otaku hikikomori waifu.
Yes.
This isn't the version of her that says poggers. That's her summer version, which I don't have, but I kind of want just because she says poggers.
Okay, here's the thing that I felt when I looked at her up.
Yeah.
Is that I think she's kind of cringe.
Yeah, she's very cringe. She's like the person I would have turned into had lockdown extended past a year. If you get what I mean. But like her dialogue is so annoying because it's like the most over the top Japanglish ever.
I think she goes weirdly actually maybe top of friend zone.
Top of friend zone, yeah.
She just seems like maybe she'd be cool to hang out with, but yeah, she for a bit there'd be a point where it'd be like, no, I don't want to hang out no more.
Yeah, these sort of outfit in Mochizuki's Final Ascension art, yeah.
Just no. I mean,
just no. Wuzei-shan and Ibaraki Doji
are both children.
Yeah.
To be honest, actually,
Ibaraki sort of isn't. Oh, I was gonna say Bunyan child.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing with the Oni. Apparently, it's like they choose their form or something. But yeah, she's chosen to look like a child and acts kind of like a kid at times.
Yeah.
Ibaraki. She really loves sweets.
Yeah,
and she often hangs out with the other kids.
Like skipped over a bunch of
Paul Bunyan is a joke character. And Kiyahime is weird because she's weirdly obsessed with like the protagonist and wanting you to love her and marry her, and it will turn into a dragon and kill you. I don't like her at all.
That's really concerning. I think she's going to the bottom.
Going to the bottom, yeah. I don't like her at all.
I
don't like female servants hitting on me.
Yeah.
She is the worst offender, and I don't like her at all.
So John.
This is Berserker Jolter.
Summer
3 welfare?
Yeah.
From Servant Fest.
John,
She's not John, she's Jolter. She's Edgy Joe. She's Edgy Joan of Arc.
Yeah, I don't, yeah, she's kind of attractive. I don't know. She's Right.
Yeah.
I don't get what Gilgamesh is, but
Yeah.
I don't really get why he's simping so much. Yeah.
He's tier 3 subbing for normal Jean.
Yeah. Now this lady,
Salome.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Riding the head of John the Baptist.
She is insane.
Yep.
Kind of in a sexy way.
She wants to take head.
She literally wants to behead people that she loves.
Yes.
So
Her Valentine CE is like a plate of skull cookies, which I think is quite cute.
I think she ends up having to go at the very top of just now.
Yeah,
It's
okay.
like, it's
not even
this
feeling
is not
brave.
I'm feeling brave. No.
No.
This is like I will not do this.
Yeah.
Because I will just die.
Yeah.
That is
Probably safe decision.
Yeah.
Next is Tamamo Cat.
Yeah.
This is one of the Tamamo 9.
I think she probably
Kitsune
goes
dressed like a cat. She acts like a cat as well, which is kind of weird. And also a housewife. Like she loves cooking and cleaning for you.
Yeah, I wouldn't say once again. Like
Her notes,
like 99% her outfit.
yeah,
Makes
sort
me
of naked
go,
apron thing going on.
Yeah.
Her noble phantasm is weird because she sort of does a lot of damage to the whole enemy and then she falls asleep for one turn.
Yeah, I think she probably will remain at the bottom of Get My Bed.
Get in my bed, yeah.
Yeah. Anastasia?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, like I looked into her, looked her up and stuff, and I find her kind of dull.
Yeah.
Yeah. Probably like
Right.
friend zone.
Anastasia's quite sweet, but yeah, I get what you mean. She's not the most interesting character.
Yeah.
I'd be a little concerned about V, which is a little doll she has.
Right.
Turns into like a sort of elemental spirit, which is what her noble phantasm is, that does damage to the enemy.
Oh.
It takes a little doll that she holds, and it's a bit creepy.
Yeah, that probably makes
yeah.
it worse.
So yeah, it's like
although actually, like, I still at least like kind of know who she is.
yeah,
The others, I'm like, who the
yeah.
why? Wait, hold on, that character. Oh no, right, yeah, okay. So
Elena Blavatsky.
that's
Yeah.
she's this Russian
occultist. She's like the
Yeah,
most famous occultist.
which is a weird one. She almost reminded me of like that's his name. Crowley,
Aleister Crowley. Yes.
in terms of like what she's described to be like.
Yeah, I don't think she had a cult though.
Imagine.
Yeah,
I don't know. She's
you know the whole like belief in the Hollow Earth.
yeah.
She was involved in that, I think. I know Lemuria, which is something under the ocean that she was she's connected to as well.
I think
Her sort of odd
Yeah.
occultist beliefs.
I think she probably goes top of.
I think about it. Yeah.
Yeah.
She's one that some people think is a lolly, but she's absolutely not. She
No.
very clearly acts like an adult.
Yeah.
Sometimes calls you her grandchild because she was an old lady in real life, and she just looks like a small woman.
Yeah, there's a big difference.
Yeah. Ilya's mom.
Is Ilya's mom. Now, I don't know. I remember seeing this one. And I still like. I'm not sure how I feel about this one. I just, she's in a way. A part of me wants to be there, like to be. I want to be able to point at Ilya and go, "I fucked your mom." She's probably shortly before dying, but I don't know. She's not. I like her as a character.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I'd probably like say. Yeah.
So you just chill with Iri.
Yeah.
Probably wouldn't get in the car with her.
No.
That deserves its own.
Or would I?
That deserves its own. Am I feeling brave?
It does.
Get in the car with Irisfield.
Medea.
Yeah.
Medea is. I don't know. She's like. I had a time when I thought she was like. I don't know. I think in more contexts, she's less attractive. She's less attractive outside of Staynight.
Yeah.
I think weirdly.
Oh, okay. So you don't like this with the hood down and the...
Although the ear reveal is a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I think she probably goes like there.
Yeah, okay. You'd think about Medea.
Yeah, the elf ears does a lot.
I mean, you could do it just to spite Jason.
I just had this horrible vision of just like I'm bagging Medea while yelling out, Jason!
Jason! It's too hard not to say his name like that.
Nitocris. I don't know what to say. Those thighs. Egyptian.
Yeah.
Egyptian women are hot. I don't. At least in like the way that they're depicted. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. So yeah, sexy pharaoh there.
Yeah. Now
Doesn't wear a lot of clothes.
Yeah, I don't feel like I don't know if
Yeah.
we need to explain much really.
Yeah.
I like the fucking stupid ghost outfit.
Bedjet.
It's stupid and hilarious.
It's very sus. That's like my favourite one of her animations is when the little Bedjets just like her battle animations involve like mummies coming and grabbing the opponent or like little Bedjets like attacking them, and it's so cute.
So
I kind of wouldn't mind having a summer Nitocris just for the first outfit where it's just her wearing the Bedjet.
So this lady
Caster Shutendoji.
Shutendoji, that's how you say it.
Shutendoji.
What the
Shutendoji.
Shutendoji,
Yes.
right. She has a really funny name, weird name. She's an Oni, she's like evil.
Yeah.
Will kill people.
She likes sake and torture.
Yeah.
But here she's a magical girl. Halloween.
She's definitely top of that one, I feel great.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for the whole, like, you know, killing people will probably kill me kind of thing, she'd probably be in the yes.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It's just like, yeah, she might just like play with your organs while you're still alive. But she's hot, isn't she? You know?
Yeah, that's basically it. I just that sounds absolutely she sounds horrible, but also she's hot. She's
that tends to be how people react to shooting. Cersei.
Yeah, I don't know. Cersei, I just found kind of. I have to say the research I did for Cersei, I found some very interesting pieces involving pigs or boars.
She does turn people into pigs, yeah.
Her
noble phantasm turns the enemy to a pig for like a little bit. It has little pigs running in with lots of food trays because she's the one who turned Odysseus's men into pigs.
Thinking about the
I don't have Odysseus, but maybe I can get him when I roll on White Day.
I think she goes like there.
Put her right above Medea. That's very fitting.
Is it?
Because she's like the head witch who trained Medea.
Okay. That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Nursery Rhymes is a book.
Yep. Then she's sometimes we call her cursory rhyme because
like
she's cursed.
Yeah, I don't know.
She's terrifying.
BB?
BB!
BB is...
Gilgamesh described her as having oversized breasts and reeking of aphrodisiac.
Yeah, he has no taste.
He just has peak taste.
BB is like, I don't know, she sounds like she's super arrogant and stuff, but a bit of a mommy kind of thing going on.
Yeah. Likes to be mean.
Don't know what else to say, really.
Yeah.
Although I will say that there's someone else who's more or less seems like pretty much the same but better.
Okay.
So Gorgon or Medusa.
Yeah. It's Gorgon. Well, this is basically Avenger Medusa. She's in Babylonia. All the sexy servants are in Babylonia.
Yes. Am I feeling brave? Right? I feel like she's kind of, you know, part snake.
She's kind of... This is the sort of Medusa who's become more like the Gorgon monster. She's got snake hair.
Yeah.
And a bit of a sort of normal human body, but also connected with like a snake tail and everything. I got her at she's the first servant I've got to NP. Well, she's the first like gold servant I've got at NP 6. Like I got 6 copies, so I got her at NP 5 and then burned one for a mana prison during her last rate up at Guildfest.
Look, you're going into way too much detail.
This is just me being like, ugh. But she's probably my best Avenger.
This sexy nun.
Kiara Sesshoin. Or Sesshoin Kiara. I don't know which way around it's supposed to be. She's also from Fate Extra, CCC. Her and BB are from those games.
Yeah, Kiara is just...
Yeah.
She's just, I mean,
horny
horny nun.
Her noble phantasm is that she just has sex with the planet.
Yeah.
It's really
so
weird.
She's possibly the lewdest character I've seen in Fate so far. Yeah. She's a freak.
Yeah, she is. She's a freak, yeah. Speaking of freaks, Elizabeth Bathory Gundam Edition.
Oh, yeah.
The Mechalers.
That's what this
I
is.
forget which version, if she's the Mark 1 or the Mark 2. You had the option to choose if you wanted the grey Gundam or the pink Gundam, and I took the pink Gundam because I thought it looked funnier.
I don't want to bang a mecha.
You wouldn't put your PP in the Gundam.
No, I really wouldn't. That's so weird. Why would I even... Why is this an option?
Yeah.
What is...
Because it's a female servant that I have.
I don't know what else to say. Yeah. Just choose a big mecha.
Yeah. Enkidu, as we discussed in the other part, can be whatever you want.
Yeah, and yet.
Okay. So if that grew boobies, you wouldn't hit.
No, I'm still not interested.
Okay. Not the divine hooker face.
No, I'm like, that's the divine hooker? Wow.
Well,
What about that nun over there? That's the real divine hooker. But okay, Gareth.
Gareth, yeah, this is one of the knights of the round table.
She seems chill. Yeah.
She's one of those that people say is like, oh, my daughter.
Yeah.
It's like, I can see why. She's kind of cute.
Probably like there. Actually, I'm thinking like Atlanta probably goes lower maybe. About there. Yes. Oh yeah, this is just that
It's
again.
Ibaraki again. I think Summer Ibaraki is more childlike than normal Ibaraki.
Yeah, and yet she's
Like,
less
she
monstrous.
Yeah, she's less monstrous and very, very much not giving up on being mean to humans, but she's like, I want candy all the time. It's like, yeah.
This is fucking Fujini.
Yeah, this is Fuji from Fate Stay Night, but she's dressed up as a jaguar and is calling herself Jaguar Man.
I guess she goes there.
Okay.
Hey, I'm not interested in Fujini. It's fucking Fujini.
This is Mini Medusa.
Yeah. There's a lot in just no for me.
Yeah.
A lot there.
What about Pingu?
This is so weird.
This is another character from Fate Extra CCC with a summer version where she's a penguin for some reason.
Yeah, her outfit's kind of funny. I think it's the best I can say. Just funny, really. Yeah. Yeah, she probably goes lower than that.
Yeah.
Probably like there, yeah.
Nigel Kagatoro. One of the most recent Guda welfare.
This is... What? This lady here?
Yeah. She's one I forget I have because I don't use my welfares that much.
What? Do you remind me about her? Because
she's a lady from Japanese history. I think she's a general. One of those where, like, apparently they likely were a male, but there's some speculation they could have been a female.
Okay. Yeah, I don't even really remember her, so...
Yeah, she's one of those that I forget I have. Because I don't use welfares. I use my boy servants more than my lady servants. I'm sorry. She's a single target lancer and I've got better ones.
Valkyries.
Yep.
Just what am I about to think about it? They're just 3 Valkyries.
Yeah.
I'm like, sure, I guess I might bang 3 angels.
Yeah,
it's just, I don't know, it's just, yeah.
So this is Oryu.
Oryu is so...
Yay!
weird.
We love Oryu.
She is a dragon.
She gives you frogs.
Yeah, she gives me frogs. Like,
she likes frogs.
let me say that I really don't want to bang.
Okay.
But I do really want to be her friend.
Yeah, she would like give you frogs.
Yeah. And also, I really don't want to be cooking a dude who looks like my just looking at me while that's happening. So no, that's just top of friend zone.
Yeah.
This picture. What is?
So this is Bonnie and Reed.
Oh.
This is Yuri Pirates.
I can't see what's happening in the picture
Yeah,
very
it's a
well.
bit of a strange image, but this one, yeah.
So I kind of like him. Yeah.
This is Big Booba Pirate and her small pirate girlfriend.
I think they go there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're a very thirsty character. Well, they're two characters. They're one of those where it's two different characters, but they count as one servant.
Yes.
They're another one that does hit on the protagonist, like regardless if you're male or female. So.
They're like a pretty horny pair.
Yeah.
Yeah, they probably get about there.
Boudica.
Yeah, Boudica. I can see why she's popular.
Boobica.
Boudica, yeah. Yeah, she's she's attractive. I don't know what else to say.
Yeah.
She's kind of attractive. Okay, this might seem like
another
odd
pirate
one, but I'd probably put it there.
Okay.
I mean,
more intimidated by Francis Drake than Bonnie and Reed.
Yes.
Yeah.
She's got a very extreme Dommy Mommy level.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Next one is Ryder Ishtar.
Yeah,
This
she's
is
got
my-
a funny outfit on. She
This
kind
is-
of looks like she's wearing PJs to me.
This is my first welfare, and I only got her. I didn't realize that I had to continue playing to get like all the extra copies of her. So I just have her stuck at NP1. I can't ascend her or anything.
She goes like there.
Yeah.
She's,
She's still.
yeah, she's hot.
She's
but-
still Ishtar. She's still Rin Tosaka.
No, she's not. She's
In her
Ishtar.
underwear. She's underpants Rin with a travel scooter.
I've seen the travel scooter and it's so stupid.
I love it. It's like one of my favorite stupid NPs. This is at Marie Antoinette.
Yeah, I remember trying to look her up and not getting much of
Yeah,
anything.
she's a character that people tend to not think about much.
Yeah, she's
Character that people
okay.
getting. She's one of the servants you can summon from the tutorial, and people tend to forget they have her.
I'm like, I don't know, it's so weird. I'm like,
She really loves France and has a big hat.
Yeah, yeah. I think being French talks at once. It's like
French.
there. So yeah, Martha.
Saint Martha.
Yeah. BB, but better.
Better be because you got purple hair.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
I don't know. Just,
Do something very unholy with the
he's
saint.
also a saint.
Yeah. She also has the Tarrasque.
Yeah.
I know that's a thing that was brought into D&D.
That's kind of interesting. I've been just like, how did you do? How'd you kill the giraffe?
She
'Cause,
doesn't kill the Tarrasque. She just tamed it and smacks it at people like a golf ball.
She did it in her story.
She tamed or she killed it in her story.
She kills it in her story.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah. Medusa.
Medusa.
The better Gorgon sister. She goes right at the top.
No surprise here.
Yeah, Medusa's. I don't know. It's like just really fucking on. Some of those poses she does. She's wearing a blindfold the vast majority of the time. That's hot. Her outfit's so hot. I mean, it's like latex gear for some reason. Yeah, she's hot. I don't.
Is there anything else we need to say more?
Yeah. Also, when I found out about the sex dreams that she does.
Yeah, like one of the better sex scenes in Fate Stay Night is a Shira dream sequence. It says that Medusa was inducing that.
Ollie, we have Medusa to thank for the only good sexual scene.
She's not even in it.
Yeah, it's weird that, but yeah. This lady's weird. She's like
Ushiwaka Mari.
Yeah, Ushiwaka Mari is
Klidge's waifu.
The thing that basically the only thing I found attractive about it is that the outfit is kind of.
She does appear in the start of that one very good piece of literature that I have showed you.
I don't know if that really makes a difference.
I don't know if that makes a difference.
Doesn't really. I don't know. She's like high. I'd think about it.
Yeah.
Who?
This is Quetzalcoatl.
Oh yeah. She like looks back at
goddess of lucha libre.
Yeah. You know a serious problem with Quetzalcoatl?
What?
Is looking her up. You get a lot of the dragon maid Quetzalcoatl.
Yeah. This is. They look kind of similar design wise.
Mm.
Although I feel like this is the full on Aztec.
Yes. She's really nice because she like unlike basically all the other Aztec gods, she really doesn't like people to sacrifice people to her.
Tezcatlipoca was the one that was bigger on sacrifice.
I think most of the Aztec
most of the other ones, yeah.
She's the one that's known to actively refuse it.
Not big on sacrifice, big on lucha libre.
She's attractive. I'd probably put her there. Maybe, yeah, about that.
Yeah, you think about it before or after she suplexes you.
I mean, if she suplexes me and I haven't broken any bones, I'd be like, okay, do what you want with me, I guess. This lady.
Summer Cthulhu.
Yeah.
Summer Hokusai. But Hokusai is usually a foreigner class servant who's fused with Cthulhu for some reason.
I'd be a bit concerned. There's like a bit in the back of my mind, like,
you just that little squid looking at you.
I'm like, is there going to be tentacles involved here? That's what I'm concerned about.
It's Hokusai. Hokusai is the father of tentacle porn.
Oh no! Yeah,
Painted the
when I was looking up Hokusai, that's what I got.
Fisherman's Wife's Great Wave of, is it Hanagawa? I can't remember the name of it, but also the Fisherman's Wife stream.
I think, yeah.
Feeling brave. I know how much you like Lovecraft. Good thing I don't have Abby. Abby is a cursed one.
This lady.
Lakshmi Bai.
Yeah, Lakshmi Bai is like she was like the big rebellion.
Yeah, one of the leaders of the Indian Rebellion.
Yeah, which is kind of cool, and I don't know, she's kind of attractive as well. The one particular outfit with the red outfit.
Oh yeah, sort of first.
Looks like a soldier
outfit.
gear kind of thing.
Yeah, she has a sort of soldier gear on.
Yeah.
And finally, MASH.
Who goes there?
You'd smash MASH.
Yeah. So yeah,
MASH is the free waifu that you get. There's a lot of literature of MASH.
Some excellent
literature. Of MASH.
Some excellent culture. So, what do you think of my list, Ollie? Surprised by anything?
That's interesting. I wasn't sure where you were going to put a lot of these, because I know you don't play this game. And a lot of these characters... I have every character in Stay Night. I'm like, I don't know how many you know who aren't in Stay Night or Zero. But you did your research on all these lovely women.
Yeah. I've obviously made...
given them more love than I ever give them.
All the Saber stands really mad.
Yeah, no, you just be friends with Artori and you haven't given her like her own tier that is like absolute goddess.
Nah, I'd be like, yo bro, you want to go get a burger?
No, I don't have Salter. Salter's the one that likes the burgers apparently. But Saber eats a lot, as we see in Stay Night.
I'm sure at some point we'll find out why she likes burgers.
Yeah, we need to read Hollow Ataraxia. But yeah, this is an interesting...
I'm actually thinking about it a bit more, and I'm like, actually... Sorry, just a bit of a reorder.
Okay, so you'd put... So Medusa over Nitocris, MASH, Kiara, and Martha.
Yeah. Yeah, if I was going to simp for any character in Fate, it'd be Medusa.
Oh, okay, you'd be the Medusa
I think I really also am just like, she gets so screwed over
Oh,
throughout every route.
Yeah. Although she really shines in Heaven's Feel.
Yeah.
Which is why you should watch those movies, because her like fight scene against Salter is really nicely animated.
Yeah, that is. That's cool. Yeah. And I discovered some things I didn't. Like St. Martha.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah.
And that one who I cannot remember the name of. So
Which one? Mochizuki Chiyome.
What the fuck? Can't say that. I don't know how to say that. Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah.
This didn't take as long as I thought it would, but I purposefully used less servants in the full-on tier lists. Yeah, the VOD for this should get some attention. I want to see the results on that. If you want to save those 2 tier lists.
Yeah, we'll do after stream, I think.
Yeah, you can do these tier lists yourself as well. They're on our tier maker account. And we'll be back with our sort of normal streams soon.
Yeah, when will it be? Like, maybe the 19th?
Yeah, sort of later this week.
Yes.
Our schedule's a bit all over the place because Jim has new work shifts.
Yeah.
We'll be back with more Nier.
And I will come back to Star Wars. The game sort of annoyed me last time.
We've got Elden Ring on the horizon now.
Yeah, to be honest, I think that Elden Ring will happen. I probably will forget Star Wars exists. But yeah, we'll go ahead and raid our good friend.
Yeah, go Graham. Graham's doing some fun Valentine stuff.
Yeah. Okay. So bye bye.
Bye bye.